ooky spooky session. This is your reading for Tuesday, April 23rd. If you would like to see the spread, go to LVX Media Net on Instagram. It will be published in the stories. All right, let's get into it. The theme card today is the Knight of Wands, with keywords here being courage, free-spirited, and energetic. The tool card is the Two of Swords, difficult choices and being stuck in the middle. The obstacle card is the Inverted Tower. Key message here being delaying the inevitable. It's not so much keywords on this one. Our advice card, Two of Cups. The message from this being speaking from your heart. Our sixth instinct today is Neptune. Keywords being transcendence, merging, and oneness. The moon is a full moon, so get your ass naked outside and fucking running around. I'm kidding, don't do that unless you want to, whatever. But this is where the seeds that we plant, the intentions that we set at the new moon are apex. This is the apex of that cycle. And let's put it all together. So this is a bit of an improvement on our usually unfortunate themes, but it seems to be a bit of a trend, isn't it? Like if you go back a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, like it's Monday always starts shitty. It picks up on Tuesday, dips down, and tends to stay that way into the weekend. Sometimes Thursdays are okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I digress. So the Knight of Wands usually shows up in this position when I'm not sure if it's untapped at this point, the feeling of our batteries being full. Maybe we don't realize it just yet. So with the batteries being full, it's time to get some shit done. So energy and enthusiasm are at their peak right now. So best way to utilize this is to tackle the elephant in the room. With the tool card it's a bit more fitting for the theme position, and the theme card is a bit more fitting here in the tool slot. So the Tool of Swords is did I say Tool of Swords? Two of Swords, excuse me. It's indicative of a difficult decision that's in front of us that we're ignoring because neither outcome are particularly appealing. So what ends up being the deciding factor, the strongest consideration when making a choice of this kind, is which outcome is less shitty. It's not great, I know, but that's the nature of this card. So it's difficult to frame this as a tool, to be quite honest with you, because the situation that the Two of Swords implies or symbolizes, that's usually the topic of a query, right? Or of an inquiry. Word. So let's keep going and put the whole thing, like, let's make this into a whole picture, because the obstacle card, it's fucking perfect here. This the Inverted Tower is knowing that there's a problem and continuing to pretend that it isn't. There's no other way around it. I'm sorry to say. But not all hope is lost. You know what I mean? The advice card, crystal clear. Follow your heart. You know in your heart what is best. Even if it's not great, it's not going to be a great situation either way. Both options are terrible, and it's really unfortunate to be in this position, but it's time to put on your big kid pants and stop delaying the inevitable. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The sixth instinct, I think, is a good complement to the advice card, which is to say, transcending your limitations. Not much more to add to it than that, I think. So, as for the moon, well, it's fucking full moon. This is the apex of the intentions that we set at the new moon, like I said. So if you've been refining your efforts, your endeavors throughout the waxing gibbous phase, then things should be shaping up pretty nicely here. But that is the moon phase in isolation. So in the context of the reading, I expect we're looking at the moon amplifying the energy and the courage that we get from the theme card when we, put on our knight in shining armor stuff. And that knight's armor is that'll be the courage that will allow us to follow the advice card and to speak truth from our hearts. The stone today, it's a green aventurine. This is a good one for healing your heart, like untying the knots that are in your heart and promoting self-growth as well. And the green aspect, like most things in the occult and esoteric spheres, the green is about good fortunes. So, maybe the difficult choice is maybe a little bit of a smokescreen, and you're not seeing the good parts that are on the other side of it. Just my speculation based on what we pulled for today. So, if you'd like to see how I pull what I pull, how I get all of these different pieces. I mean, like the moon phase, like no fucking shit, it's from a calendar. But like the rest of it, like go to patreon.com/lvxmedianet, and I publish a video at the end of every week. Shows you how I do all of this. I kind of just riff, I guess, at the into the microphone while I just listen to some music that because it's behind a paywall. I am a little bit more revealing, I guess, a little bit more comfortable, since if you're there, you really want to be there. Anyway, if you want to see how I put it all together, go over there, do that. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, whatever, about the reading today, what you can do is whip out your handy dandy phone. You can call or text 833-LUX-PODS, 833-589-7637. It's anonymous either way. If you call or text, doesn't matter. If you want your audio cut into the show, it's ideal to call and leave a voicemail rather than like trying to send voice notes or anything like that. Shit. I think that number works on WhatsApp too, if you want to use that. Oh shit. Personalized readings are available if you want. You can go to lvxmedia.net, go to the spooky page. There's the logo's right there. It's just a big old button right on the homepage. So that'll get you to the ooky spooky section. Scroll down a little bit, and there's a form you can fill out that you can look through the deck art of all the different decks that I have. To me, it's important for you to have a look, see which deck art speaks to you or is most representative of you, and we can go take it from there. And while you're on the website, you could check out all the other shit that we get up to. Other shows that we do, like one that's like a personal one. Like if you wanted to know more about me for whatever reason, I hope not, but if you want to, you can go have a listen over there. Sports stuff, political stuff, whatever it is, we probably have something for you. All right. Because personal readings are available, I will never charge you for one. I feel like I make it kind of clear. I'm a little bit skeptical of this, so I'm not a fucking charlatan. I'm not gonna charge you money and tell you things that I think you want to hear and tell you just enough to keep you coming back and giving me more money. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that. Readings from me always have been and always will be free. So if you want to do that, go ahead. You can fill one out. The more complicated it gets, the longer it's going to take me, because it's like I'll get to it when I get to it. You know what I mean? There is a donation option, which, like, if you attach a donation to a reading, then I'll get to it much more quickly, and more complicated ones take longer, so I'll get to it sooner rather than later. And I don't like that I have to say this, but I have to say this. Don't bring your weird shit to me. Please. Please don't. I was presented with it was very unethical. It was in like a, is this illegal? I don't think so, but like this is still really, ugh, it was gross. Yeah, don't bring me fucking weird shit. If you want to, I'm sure there's someone you can pay that'll do whatever the fuck you want for them about whatever readings you want. But yeah, I'm not here for that. I'm not going to support your questionable endeavors. I don't like that I have to say this. Yeah. Well, on that cheery note, let's wrap this up. I will catch you tomorrow at the same ooky time, same spooky place.